right, so paragraph 11. You will use many types of materials during an investigations and outside of school. It is important to know what to do with materials after you are done using them. Conservation is the wise use of resources. Using resources wisely helps to make sure there are enough materials. Some materials can be used again. Still, other materials can be dangerous, so we must get rid of them carefully and properly. Using experiments produce waste, which is material that is no longer useful. Some waste is called hazardous waste, which is material that is harmful to living things. There are different types of hazardous waste. Some hazardous waste is flammable, such as fuels, alcohol, and some chemicals. Acids and bases are wastes that can corrode other materials. Some wastes are toxic, which means they can kill organisms if swallowed or come in contact with an organism. Dead organisms and organic waste, such as blood, are also hazardous waste. Sharp objects, such as broken glass and blades, are forms of hazardous waste. Hazardous waste should be placed in approved and labeled containers. Waste disposal professionals then take the containers and safely get rid of the waste. Some waste can be recycled. To recycle means to make new materials out of old materials. After you drink a can of soda, you should put the can in the recycling container. The aluminum can be made into new aluminum products. Other materials can be recycled, include plastic and glass bottles and paper. You should place these materials in approved and labeled containers. Recycling professionals will then collect the materials, which will be recycled and used later. Another way to conserve materials is to reuse them. For example, paper and plastic grocery bags can be used again and again. Plastic forks, spoons, and knives are often used at a picnic. Instead of throwing them away, you can wash them and use them again another time. When we buy things, they often come in containers. Shoes come in shoe boxes. Shoe boxes can be used for storing papers or other items. Many plastic and glass containers can be used again also. Food scraps, such as eggshells, potato peels, and lettuce, can be reused in a compost pile. Food, leaves, and other organic materials break down in a compost pile. The compost can later be used as fertilizer to grow new plants. All right, 15. Using fewer resources is a good way to conserve them. You can reduce the amount of resources you use in many ways. You can conserve energy by turning off lights when you are not using them. Ride your bike or walk whenever possible instead of riding in a car. This saves fossil fuels. Turn down the heat in your home and dress warmer. Some areas can run out of water for a while when there's a drought. You can conserve water in different ways. Turn off water while you brush your teeth. Fix any leaky faucets or toilets. Also, learn to take shorter showers and use less water for your bath. You can reduce the amount of materials you use also. For example, when shopping, try to buy bulk items. This means there are more of the same product in one package. Instead of buying 4 6-packs of soda cans, buy 1 case of 24 soda cans. That way you will use less packaging. Bring used grocery bags to the store. You can reduce your use of paper and plastic by not having to take new grocery bags every time you shop. If you need a tool for the job, try to borrow or rent the tool instead of buying a new one. Fixing broken items and buying used products also helps reduce the materials you use. In addition, you can share books and other items with others. Also, you can share used clothes or donate them to charity.